everyone, and welcome back to the Den. I'm the Danny, and right next to me is the Sophie.
Yeah, how about that?
How about that?
Yeah,
So, Sophie, how was your week?
I had a good week. How about you?
It was alright. I think I try to fill the weeks up with fun stuff so it just doesn't feel like the years are going by too quickly. Yeah, time really flies, no doubt about it, but it's how we spend that time is what matters.
And clearly, we're spending it by you, or you're spending it by wasting time with me taping like this show.
Yeah, but we have to have something on the network, and you were available, so. The first thing I want to talk about is the Alec Baldwin version of Match Game. Do you remember this?
No.
Well, in 2016, Alec Baldwin hosted a version of Match Game on ABC, and it lasted until mid 2021. But Game Show Network is picking up the reruns. So by the time this is airing, the reruns of that version will have already been on Game Show Network. And a lot of people were shocked because the Alec Baldwin trial, but the trial is over with. Alec Baldwin is innocent, and thus GSN can show his stuff. And it makes sense, logically, because GSN does have a history of showing ABC's primetime game shows because they've got the $100,000 Pyramid with Michael Strahan. They added Press Your Luck with Elizabeth Banks to their schedule last fall. And so I think the Alec Baldwin version of Match Game will make a fine addition to GSN's schedule here in 2024. Now, a few people were scared that because the Baldwin version was coming in, that means the Rayburn version is going out. But that's not true. You can still watch the Gene Rayburn version of Match Game at 6 in the morning Eastern Time, and again at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. But if you don't want to watch it on GSN, you can watch it literally a bunch of other places like Buzzer and YouTube, Tubi, Amazon Prime, a lot of places. Sophie, what's your favorite version of Match Game if you have one?
The pilot.
The pilot.
That's the only one I've seen.
The one from the 70s?
The 60s.
Oh, the 60s. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. I forget about the 60s version of Match Game because it really wasn't. That was Match Game, but it's not like what we're used to.
Yeah, I've only seen that one episode. Honestly, not even in full. I think I saw the intro where they fucked up the logo. Yeah.
Yes, we got. While looking for pictures of Alec Baldwin on Match Game to show for this podcast, I stumbled upon this picture. Look at that. Whoever made that photo, that's a problem because that's Alec Baldwin, but he's in front of the logo of the ill-fated 1998 version. Oh, I do like Match Game 98, but that version will probably never be on reruns ever.
Boo.
Although GSN did air exactly one episode on Christmas 2012.
Wow.
As part of a 60th anniversary of Match Game Marathon, so they had a whole bunch of episodes. It was good.
One episode. That's just sad.
Yeah, and I've heard just a few people say like, oh, maybe Buzzer should get it. No, that won't do. But Buzzer shows Temptation of all things. Temptation, the new Sale of the Century, which really wasn't faithful at all to the original Sale of the Century, but it's still an okay show. I've seen way worse, trust me.
They are Match Game Hollywood
Island.
Squares. That means anything is possible.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. I remember that when Buzzer first got Match Game Hollywood Squares, everyone was doing something in their pants when that happened.
You would, especially
but no, I didn't do it. Now, the next topic we have for tonight is now, Sophie. I understand that you are a collector of secondhand VHS tapes. Tell us, what did you find lately?
Nothing.
Well, maybe it wasn't lately. It was a few months ago. But you said you went to a swap meet. Is that right?
Yeah, I went to a swap meet. That's right.
You're a great guest.
Silent?
Because I'm trying to lead you into your story that you found the.
Yeah, I found the. Okay.
Yeah. So Sophie, tell us about the stuff you found at the swap meet this last July. I think it was.
Thank you. So, I went to the swap meet, no shit, and I saw this. I buy VHS tapes there, like, God knows, television airings and stuff. And I've had some decent finds. Like, I've had local TV airings, really old movies, Sesame Street of all things. And then once I went to the swap meet, and for $5, the entirety of Star Trek: The Next Generation from their original broadcast, it was $5. And I didn't get it at first because I was like, I might not be able to afford this, so I'm just gonna leave it there and then check everything else. And I had some money to spare, and I went back, and they were packing up. And so I asked how much for this box, and they were like, $5. I'm like, all right. And so I paid $5. I went home, played the first tape. It was the launch of UPN.
Even though I don't really care for it, I'm sure someone else will. Now that
No
that is
shit.
cool that you found.
Have you seen my Reddit post?
Actually, I think I did. Yeah. You shared that you had the VHS tapes, and then I think someone was like, "Well, I mean, you could post it, but this isn't really rare." Or I think there was some comment like that.
No, people do want to see it actually. Like, and I
Yeah.
probably will get to digitizing them because my laptop got a virus, so I have to re-digitize the first one. But I have no time.
So have you found any? So what else have you found? Because like you said, you collect these VHS tapes. So is there anything else that's noteworthy besides
Star-
this Star Trek collection?
I found this this tape with like I Love Lucy and like syndicated Simpsons. I think it was like the first like 2 minutes, but it was still cool. And from my local Fox station, was it May 2009? Pretend to Care, and then Sesame Street, Arsenio, I think Oprah, Montel Williams.
Oprah. Okay.
Oprah, yes, Oprah. I know you like Oprah. She's so hot.
My
And
mom
then,
liked Oprah.
You never liked Oprah, you said?
No, I said my mom liked Oprah.
I'll mail you that tape probably then.
I do have an Oprah on one of these tapes because some guy sold me a tape that had Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and before it had like some ABC News program and then an episode of Oprah.
Yeah, I think mine did too, on the one I did. Not the one I did bought. I'm making it sound like I made these tapes. I recorded that back in 2008. Sure I did. But yeah, no, I guess Garfield from like 1980 something, the Peanut specials from 80 something on CBS. I think it was 85 or 86. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Maybe one day I'll digitize them and we'll show them on here. Maybe the entire Danny's Den is just that, like the tape rips. I know you would want that, sure.
Now, how many tapes were in this lot that you bought at the swap meets? Like, wasn't it 10?
30.
Oh, shit. Okay. Sophie, do you ever go on the Twitter? They recently changed it to X, but do you ever go on the Twitter?
I don't care for Twitter. It's just a mean place now.
Yeah. It is a hot place for politics.
It's so hot.
Yes.
Yeah, yeesh. I agree. You should have said that to every single word I've said during this podcast. Yeesh.
Yes.
I can tell you enjoy it. Yeesh.
You know what that comes from?
Yush the yeesh. I don't know. You like yeesh?
It's from The Office. It's something Michael says. He said instead of yes, he says yes.
Yeesh.
Yes. And with that, we're gonna take our first commercial break. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Shred Bubble. Shred and Pug on this mug bubble. Shred and Pug on the painting of the wave that you can't quite name off the top of your head bubble. And anything else on anything else instead bubble.
All day and all night, step out for a bite. Food treats that delight 24 hours a day. Come down to Mac tonight. Hey! Chill out, Singapore. McDonald's is 24 hours. Come down to Mac tonight. 24 hours round the clock. Come on down to Mac tonight.
And now back to Danny's Den. Let's hurry this up. Danny's Den, go fast now. Thanks.
All right, welcome back to the den.
Alrighty then. Ha.
Now, before the break, I was briefly talking about how much I love Reddit. I love to browse on Reddit and read the funny stories and read funny comments and stuff. It's great. Just top tier.
Yay.
And I thought it would be a funny segment on the show to show off some funny Reddit comments. Now this one from r/retailhell. Let's take a look at this one. I absolutely love when customers think they're the only people in the store and can say anything they want to. I remember one in particular that called me sir, and when I corrected him, he told me to my face that it was because of my short hair and small tits. I should have told the cocksmooch that I was a chemo patient so I could watch the reaction on his face, but why stoop to his level? Question mark. Yeah.
Good God.
So, Sophie, what are your thoughts on that?
I think the guy's a thought.
Okay, the guy's a what?
I think the guy who made fun of that person is a thought.
Yeah.
That's the best comment I think I've made on this show so far.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said anything about the short hair and the small tits.
Oh,
Don't
especially
say
not the
anything.
small tits, no. Overall, though, that person sucks. We don't need people like them in the world.
Correct.
Why'd I talk like that? The world.
Yeah. Here's another one. Oh shit! I've got the post is from deleted and it says deleted by user. Well, I'll explain to you what the post was because I remember what it was. Basically, this guy in retail hell was asking about becoming a designated hitter, which is some fancy position at some pharmacy job. But he didn't write designated hitter in the post. He wrote designated Hitler. So, and if you think that was bad enough, we're gonna show this comment here. I read this one. Kind of a jerk. Well, yeah.
A designated Hitler. Wonder what Bronk thinks of that if we told him.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Bronk if he's watching this. Hello,
Yeah, shout out to Bronk. I don't know if he would watch this. I think we only have like 3 viewers or maybe 5.
my favorite Family Feud expert.
Oh, good. You know what? I think we're only gonna have like 2 viewers, or maybe I don't know, like 4 when adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joke wasn't funny. Today's show is brought to you by Danny pretending to care.
Now, after we got those Reddit comments, I want to show you this one picture here. Take a look.
I need new. Hey, let me read it.
All right, hold on.
I need new haters. Dylan became my fans. My fan is on. Maybe that was my hater. You know, I turned on my fan. I told it that it looked nice tonight.
Well, I don't know why anyone would want new haters, but oh well. Alright, well now it's time for a Redbubble advertisement.
That's right, but let me do it, because I clearly I know how to promote your damn Redbubble. Alright, to those watching, for some reason, tonight's show is brought to you... Am I wrong? Tonight's show is brought to you by Danny's Redbubble. Redbubble, Danny's Redbubble, where you can buy stuff. You can buy shirts. You can buy cups. You can buy... What's on your site again? You can buy cinnamon.
Shower
you can buy
curtains.
whatever the fuck you want. Only on Danny's Redbubble, where your loss is Danny's gain.
Yeah. You know, fun fact. I was going on the Internet Archive the other night. And I was looking at the old. I was looking at the old Geico website. It was so fun.
It was
And
so fun. What does it
whatever-
look like now? I need to know these things because I'm.
What does it
fucking-
look like now, or what does it look like back then?
Why not both, my little friend?
Okay, well, let me get the pictures.
Oh, good. You have pictures.
Yeah, well, I did send one picture on your Discord already, so I can just find it there.
That is true. Tonight's show is also brought to you by my Discord server, the one place I don't want open, but we can talk about it because fuck you, it's our show.
Right. Okay, well, here's a picture from around 2006.
2000.
It had this thing where you could look at the commercials, and you could get it with dial-up or broadband. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna get dial up because we need to watch these commercials. Well, we did.
That's one of my earliest memories, because when I was 4, we had dial-up at my house, but when we went to my grandma's house, it was broadband. So whenever we would go on the computer, I would say, "Oh, is it dial-up or broadband?"
You were 4?
Yeah,
No way.
and I love to go on Geico.com. This was before, YouTube was a thing, but I wasn't aware of it. Definitely not. So all my entertainment was television and Geico.com, I guess. And because
So you
the
were
internet,
young and stupid.
yes, and I still am. But because we had dial-up at the house, that didn't give me much internet interest because it was so slow at the time. And when we finally did get broadband at the house, I was so excited. I was like, "Yay! I can watch Geico commercials."
Geico. Why am I celebrating? Geico.
Now let's take a look at what Geico.com looks like today.
Or
Well,
you know what? That's sexist. Girl Co. Laugh at joke.
yep, take a look at that gecko. He's been there since 1999.
1999.
What year do you think this picture's from?
At least 1983.
Well, I don't know if it's that old.
Don't judge what you don't know.
Oh, this guy's got a dog. Nice. Oh, let's see. Can you
That's
still watch
so-
Geico? Oh, look at that. You can still watch Geico commercials on the website.
Oh, good. That's so dog or hot.
But where's the dial-up option?
You are so stubborn.
Another sponsor of tonight's show.
The sponsor of tonight's show is the Human Fund, Money for People, and People is Danny, because fuck you, he's poor.
Yes, and the Human Fund, that's not even a real charity. It's it's from an episode of Seinfeld.
Tonight's show is also brought to you by Iguanas, because fuck you.
Let's see. When did dial-up internet became less popular in the early 2000s with the introduction of broadband, and by the early 2010s it was used by only 3% of Americans. Wow.
God, I love numbers.
Let's see. Broadband.
I don't think there's anything more American than the number 3.
How do you figure?
Action figure.
Action figures.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. I never saw that
Geico,
before.
15 minutes could be 15 minutes. Ha 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 ha.
Now, Sophie, you know something about the guy whose voice you hear at the end of those commercials, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do. His name is Andrew Anthony, and apparently he's the voice of some sports thing on a video game.
You're already telling them.
EA Sports.
You want me to tell them something you're already mentioning?
Yeah, I want you to explain it to him. You're the co-host. I want to give you something to talk about.
Okay. So I'm the co-host, and he wants me to explain. All right. So
Sometimes you gotta explain to folks.
okay, folks and folkettes and folkexes, because I'm woke. The fuck are you doing?
Just keep going.
Okay. EA Sports. That's a company. No way. And Anthony Andrews, he's the announcer for EA Sports. You know, he's the one who says EA Games fuck up everything. No, he's the one who says EA Sports. It's in the game. Stare at the camera.
That's funny because I had never heard of that slogan before.
How? Have you never played?
And when I did listen to it, I didn't really make the connection that it was a sense that Geico ads. But now that I've heard it more, it makes sense.
Congratulations, Danny doesn't know shit. This is my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after these messages. And the messages are that he's going to fire me in private chat.
The Come On Down Shuffle. Bob Barker. Come on down. The Price is Right. Bob Barker. What do you have to tell us?
The Price is Right, the Barker era. Watch now, only on Pluto TV.
So come on down.
At Buzzer, we got game. Including Match Game, Supermarket Sweep, Super Password, Family Feud, and now Buzzer's got The Price is Right.
Come on down.
Buzzer, the home of game shows.
Alright, folks, we're at the time of the show where we do jokes.
That's right.
Alright, here's my first joke. Doctors have discovered that deer hunters are at an unusually high risk for stress-related heart attacks. Also at high risk for stress-related heart attacks, deer.
What?
It's meta.
No shit.
Alright, Sophie, take a look at in the private chat. That's your next joke.
Yeah, that's the joke, is that it's in the private chat. Okay, joke time. I think the Rainforest Cafe takes the Rainforest theme too far. This one time I was sitting there eating my chicken tenders and they bulldozed 40% of the restaurant and they built an Amazon warehouse there. Amazon Rainforest. Ha ha.
Amazon. Oh yeah.
Danny just stared at me like I'm fucking stupid.
Well, I'm trying to type out this message, okay? Don't make fun of me for that. Here's
Hey
one.
everyone, he's trying to type a message.
Here's one. Look into the camera, Danny. At a restaurant, I overheard a woman complaining that her friend was a fake bitch. Well, at least she isn't a real bitch. Thank you.
Let's see. Researchers have developed a so-called red wine pill which gives all the benefits of red wine without the alcohol. Yeah, it's called a grape.
Yeah. Alright, now Sophie, since you like to date a horde about Taco Bell, this joke's about Taco Bell, okay?
Okay,
A man in Colorado. Huh?
That's the joke, that there's a man in Colorado?
No. Here's the joke. A man in Colorado was hospitalized after claiming he ingested rat poison which was found in his Taco Bell burrito. He told police that he went home, did some chores, watched TV, and then ate the food. The chores included spreading rat poison all around his house.
What?
That's a good joke.
Sure. All right. I have one that I.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Sure, I do. And I forgot it right as I said that. Hold on, let me remember it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I think I got it now. No, I don't. Tell me the joke while I remember.
I'll give you one in the chat. Hold on. Hold the fort. Read this joke.
All right, let me see. Okay, joke time. Cool. Nostradamus is most quote. What the fuck? You think I'm a scientist?
Just say quotations.
Okay. Nostradamus' most famous quatrains, whatever the fuck that is. Everything comes full circle. The bigger the tits, the bigger the circle. Ha. Funny.
Yes. Here we go. In Virginia, police are looking for a stripper who stabbed a man for telling her she was too fat to strip. Police warned that the woman is armed and extremely fat.
Damn. I don't think anything I could think of would be able to top that. Truly.
Really? You don't think so?
Yeah, no, not at all. It's not even that funny. Why am I laughing?
Yeah.
In other news, I don't remember the joke I was going to say. You might have to think of another joke. I'm dying out here.
All right, let me get one. All right. Oh yeah, you'll like this one.
Oh, good. And now a joke. The Earth's surface is about 3/4 water, and that water is not carbonated, so the Earth is flat. Wow. Good one.
Thank you. 3,026 years from today, life will either be really good or really bad. You know why? Because it's 50-50.
That's real funny. Ha.
And I think with that note, we should wrap up the show. Until next time, I'm Danny, and
And I'm not.
if you snooze, you lose. Good night, everybody.
Good night.